Welcome back. Ted Cole again. Part 3, the postulates. A constructive model must start with the basic set of assumptions. You can call these premises or postulates. In presentation, the postulates must come before the model is created. First the postulates, then the model building. If the postulates are proven to be false, the whole model is invalidated. However, the creative process is often nonlinear. Do we start with a model and get to the postulates, or do we start with the postulates and get to the model? Thinking could work in circles. But this was my experience. First, try to imagine how relativity could work physically. Second, try to find a model that seems to work, fits all the objectives. Then ask what postulates would be required to build this model. And finally, are these postulates reasonable? That's how my thinking process worked in this case. These postulates are critically important. They are assumptions or suppositions. I've not proven them to be true. The more important question is, has anyone or can anyone prove them to be false? And that's where the physicists can help. This is an arena where physicists can and should be involved. If my postulates or assumptions can be falsified, I definitely want to know it. So I welcome comments and thoughts from everyone, including the professional physicists. Now here's my postulates. First, energy always moves through space at a constant speed, the speed of light, which we call c. Secondly, all matter is energy that is trapped in a persistent, local, repeating, cyclic pattern of motion. Those are the two postulates that I use to build my model. So, some discussion. All matter is energy trapped in a cyclic pattern of motion. Well, Einstein's result is that E equals mc squared. This means that all mass is convertible to energy, and any energy released from matter reduces the mass of that matter. So is it fair to use Einstein's equation here like this? I'd say yes, because it's not just a theory. It's been verified in many experiments. It's now an established fact. Does anyone know any exceptions or exclusions to E equals mc squared? What I'm suggesting is that there are no little nuggets of stuff. I mean, we've got this long history of smaller and smaller particles. We're now in the 20th century, 21st century, with only 2% of the mass of protons and neutrons are quarks, and the rest is considered energy. So I'm postulating that all particles that have mass are nothing but energy, which is somehow trapped and can't escape. In other words, there are no nuggets of matter which are not composed of energy. Can anybody disprove it? If there are no nuggets, it means the universe is composed only of space and energy. Energy that's running free we call energy. Light is a form of free-running energy. But energy trapped in a local pattern we call a mass particle, or matter. Notice that, importantly, I don't attempt to explain the structure of matter or how the energy within mass particles is trapped or exactly how the energy moves within the mass particles. But I don't need those things for the purpose of building a constructive model. But we do know there are a finite number of types of particles. And this suggests to me that there are various stable modes of energy entrapment. Each type of particle probably represents a different mode of energy vibration within the particle. For example, electrons are known to have modal vibration qualities. Here's a picture from Wikipedia of various modes of energy motion representing electron states in hydrogen. Here's an animation showing some modes of vibration and from the Schrödinger equation, which is also on Wikipedia's Schrödinger wave equation. There's a lot of evidence that there's a wave quality to matter. And again, I'm not a physicist, but when I search for clues regarding the speed of motion within masses, I don't see any fundamental speeds other than c, the speed of light. C appears in the Dirac equation. So, reiteration of my postulates. Energy always moves through space at a constant speed, the speed of light. And 2, all matter, every particle, is energy that is trapped in a persistent, local, repeating, cyclic pattern of motion, a harmonic mode of vibration. Finally, we're ready to start building our constructive model for special relativity with these postulates. Stay tuned for my 4th video in this series where we'll really get into it. Coming soon, as soon as I can make it, that is, maybe next weekend. You can also check out my book available on Amazon, and if so inclined, please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.